keep the action going. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one. The referee for this contest, Victor Quinn. Introducing first. Defending the subspace division, it's a sampling of peril sponsored athlete. This is the lightning and immortal
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Barry Sweetie, making the acquaintance, Ashante, of Pollo Del Mar. We are here at Alliance for All Wrestling. If you're catching it live on Pollo Del Mar's TikTok or on YouTube or wherever we're going to put this stuff, this is AFA, and this is Sandra Moone.
This is going to be a phenomenal match, Barry. I've known Ms. Moon for a very long time.
And Pollo up and down California, here in SoCal, NorCal, Vegas, Arizona, you name it, she's been there and she has done that. But so has her opponent. And if you're unfamiliar, Pollo, they don't call this man the Handsome Devil for nothing. Muy guapo, the Handsome Devil Diego Valens. He is a fixture here in SoCal, a fixture here in Chatsworth, California, a native of the city.
El Diablo Guapo.
Hey, careful of the merchandise here. Don't want that AC vent to fall on you.
My goodness. This is a battle of two crowd favorites. I'm expecting it to be an above-board match.
Pollo, this is anybody's game. I mean, Sandra Moone has been a champion, not just here in America, but has taken their talents overseas as well. And Diego might be a mainstay here, perhaps the hometown hero, so to speak. But it's going to take a lot more than just that goodwill. But goodwill between the competitors isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, Sandra Moone, I can't tell. She was flushing for a moment.
Well, Pollo,
the Handsome Devil kissed her hand.
You know, certainly more sterner stuff than me. You know, I'd be pretty enchanted, but all the same, Sandra Moone, Diego Valens here. Now, tail of the tape is pretty similar. They have similar heights, similar reach, and again, their skills are high-flying, but also hard-hitting as well. I'm interested to see who might gain the upper hand here.
The interesting fact is that Sandra Moone actually has a slight height advantage in this one.
It's not often that we see that, that's for sure. And I mean, the haircut's done her a lot of favors too as far as the height department, but all the same here, Sandra Moone asserting her dominance right now.
And it's a clean break. As I said, both fan favorites, both favoring the rules. Not my particular cup of tea, that rule following Bulls business. But
it's AFA, I think you can curse.
But I personally feel that rules are overrated. They're great for people who are forced to follow them, but that is not me.
You know, Pollo, I might disagree with you, but I'll open an open betting pool right now. Who's going to break those rules first? Similar to the back of Sandra Moone, flexibility here, her strong suit.
Absolutely.
You know, and
Valin showing that he does have a slight strength advantage over Moon. But again, she is certainly no fading flower in terms of her in-ring skills. Look at her, she's fighting her way free.
To say the very least here, the strength is pretty 50-50, so to speak. But look at this. Beautiful top wrist lock applied now. Nowhere to go for Diego Valens. Rolling through into the hammerlock. I mean, again, they could go hold for this all night, but Pollo, it doesn't seem like that's what you want to see so much as perhaps some rules being bent.
I think that this is fantastic. This is a feeling out process for two individuals who I do believe have a great deal of respect for each other. Sandra might have felt a bit disrespected by that.
Listen, Diego Valens, that handsome devil, they don't call him that for nothing, and the 24K seems to have cornered the market on the term Riz, and I am loath to use it, but all the time, he's a suave guy. He's El Guapo Major.
He is indeed El Guapo, El Diablo Guapo. The handsome devil, Diego Valens.
Look at this, off the ropes now. We're going to see how that...
Drop down, tries to trip her, she jumps over.
Look at this.
And a beautiful attempt at a sunset flip. Oh.
It's on the hips, baby.
What a great view she has.
Off the ropes. Ooh.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus.
I've heard this a few times tonight, Pollo, one more time. And, maybe seek some help. Folks said that
they are sadists.
Two for flinching.
She smacked him on the cheeks.
Listen, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, but no one home with a big chop there.
Big reversal. Moon coming in. Cross body into the corner.
Look at this. It is the Sandra Moone show here at AFA 1901 Chatsworth, California. Nordhoff Place.
Forearm and fist to the chest of the handsome devil. She said it was finger licking good, and I don't disagree.
Listen, Diego Valens going to have to wish he has a little bit of excess there, but no one home with a big Enzu lariat.
And a roll up. Only for a 1 count, though.
Look at this. Turning on the Jets is Sandra Moone. Go over that quick roll up herself. Off the ropes now. Ow! Huge backbreaker from Diego Valens.
Very impressive tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Sandra Moone is writhing, and I personally think that Diego Valens should stay on top of her right now. It's taken a fair amount of effort to get this upper hand. Holy moly.
And the target has been painted by Diego Valens at the expense of Sandra Moone. The lower back, the fulcrum of the offense of Sandra Moone. Oh!
Look, he is not breaking any rules yet, but he is certainly the aggressor in this match.
Oh, big sidewalk slam.
And I will tell you, I was in that ring earlier. This ring is quite a bit stauncher, stiffer, firmer than some of the rings that I've been in.
This ring has absolutely no give here at 1901 Chatsworth, California, and a snap suplex to boot right on that lower back. Case in point, absolutely no give here. This certainly ain't for fun, it's for keeps, and Diego Valens is looking to take it all tonight.
Diego Valens wrenching at the neck of Sandra Moone. He's got his knee firmly placed almost between her shoulder blades, which gives him tremendous leverage. People do not understand it. If you've never been in that situation, that is incredibly painful.
Absolutely, and so are those turnbuckles here. Diego Valens charging in. Nobody home. Only a big boot answers the door.
Oh, nice. Sliding clothesline. But you can tell that Sandra Moone has had the wind out of her sails, and Diego Valens blocking. She's trying for a fisherman suplex.
Oh, no, small package.
I hope he doesn't have a small package. Oh, that was a great offensive maneuver.
Golly, what a power slam.
Power slam.
Look at this. Rolling through.
Running. Oh, my God. His knee grazed the side of her head, too. Sandra Moone could be knocked absolutely senseless.
I mean, her teeth may be floating, but she's still in this fight. It might be her pain keeping her conscious right now, but this match continues all the same here at Alliance for All Wrestling. We are so thankful you've joined us for our inaugural show. Pollo Del Mar, Barry Sweeney here. with Sandra Moone, Diego Valens, and he's going for that devil's tail. No. Look at this. Oh! Hook kick right to the jaw.
Absolutely.
Oh, meets her at the middle with a big forearm.
You could practically see the life leave her. Oh, my God.
Golly, meeting each other back and forth.
People so often complain about intergender wrestling,
Wow.
but how evenly matched are these two opponents?
They've had answers for each other's counters, but certainly no answer for that enziguri. Big German!
She is, what?
Whoa!
She mooned up.
Golly!
German of her own.
Look at this, sizing up. That single
Fisherman's
leg.
suplex.
Ow!
Fisherman's buster.
And
oh my gosh.
absolutely busted in the middle of the ring is Diego Valens.
She lifted him up, driving him straight down on the top of his head, compressing his spine, his neck. Oh my, his lower back and neck must be absolutely racked with pain.
Pollo, if you can't move, you can't fight. It's as simple as that. And Diego Valens has a wide array of offense, but he can't even access it right now or even think of accessing it because of Sandra Moone's counterattack.
This is craziness. What a phenomenal match. What evenly paired competitors bringing out the best of each other while taking each other to the limits.
Listen, and like you said, this contest has been fought pretty down the middle. No one's resorted to breaking any rules, bending any rules.
Not once. Not once, and I'm deeply disappointed.
Fair enough. But all the same, this has been an absolute barnstormer. Back and forth these two go. The ferocity of Sandra Moone.
Diego's raining those elbows on her, and she blocks and comes back with a series of her own. Unbelievable.
Hooking Diego once again by that arm.
What is she she was going for that.
Oh, into a beautiful sunset flip, reversed.
She was going for that scorpion kick a second time.
Whoa!
Oh my, did you hear? Did you hear
Diego
the
Valens.
thud as Diego Valens hit this hardwood floor with scarcely any padding over it whatsoever?
And the only one meeting with Sandra Moone fly with a tope suicida to the outside. You know, I was going to say, Pollo, practically driven through this hardwood floor to the climbing gym below. But we got plenty more action here. We're on the outside, inside.
I climbed a gym once. He was not very appreciative.
Did he at least call you back?
I didn't even give him my number.
But listen, Sandra Moone in charge right now, and it looks like she has Diego Valens' number right now here at AFA.
The audience, though they are torn for who to cheer for, I think they're cheering for Sandra Moone simply because she has the momentary upper hand.
She does, but she also has that infectious personality, that intense offense, but rolling through is Diego Valens.
Diego Valens, jumping knee strike, rocks Sandra Moone. She could be out on her feet. Northern Lights suplex.
Golly, what a double stop.
Right to the chest, chin, and face.
Like a shotgun blast, but Pollo.
She couldn't even kick out. She barely rolled her shoulder up to prevent the 3 count. Thankfully for Sandra Moone, Ref Victor was right there with his eyes on both shoulders, or this one would be over.
Keenly observed, keenly noted, she barely got that shoulder up in time, and this could be all for naught. Diego Valens climbing to the high rent district. This could be very, very dangerous for both parties involved.
He's literally in the ceiling.
No one over the big double stop.
Duck under, reversal.
Ow, what a power bomb!
Oh. The audience here at Alliance for All Wrestling thought it was over.
And it could very well be. This is anybody's ball game. It looks like we're going to extra innings right now. Sandra Moone on top, but we'll see how long that lasts.
We certainly will.
Look at this, going for that gut wrench.
Moon with a gut wrench.
And Diego Valens holding on to that leg for dear life.
Absolutely. Double leg sweep. She kicks him off into the corner. That lower back of hers has been punished so badly, though. Who knows what she has in her?
Look at this, onto the top rope.
No. Oh, rocking Sandra Moone, who is just barely conscious, seated on the top rope. What is Diego Valens got in mind? What is the Handsome Devil planning?
Nothing good, that's for damn sure.
And it's a slip. She slips out.
And what she couldn't land before, she makes with that huge power bomb. And once again, trying to size up that Moone's landing. Wow!
Oh my gosh. He could be.
Boy, you could have counted to 1,000. That was Sandra Moone's fight to lose, and she took it all.
Let me say, that finish wasn't the best execution from Sandra Moone, but remember the unbelievable amounts of punishment she had taken to her lower back throughout that war. She hoisted him up, dropped him on his upper shoulders, neck, and pinned him for a 3 count. Valiant effort by Miss Sandra Moone. And Diego Valens has nothing at all to be ashamed of.
Certainly not, Pollo. And this has been an absolute blast so far. AFA Alliance for All Wrestling. And it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Pollo. I wish I could continue more, but I'm going to keep kicking this song right now.
The pleasure was indeed yours.